Hi, my name's Steve, and I live in Georgetown, Texas. And about 6 months ago, I went to Mexico and had surgery performed on my left knee by Dr. Cantu. And I chose Dr. Cantu because, well, first of all, I went to Google and just found random doctors and started calling people on the phone and narrowed it down to 2 doctors. And then when I went to Mexico, I spoke to each of the 2 doctors. And Dr. Cantu's presentation and explanation of what was wrong with my knee and what needed to be done to fix my knee and how he could go about doing that and what kind of discomfort I could expect and for how long I could expect it was all done beautifully with all sorts of imaging and that made it very, very easy to understand. So it was clear to me that he was a very thorough individual based on the presentation that he gave. I also had further confidence in Dr. Cantu because while I was in Mexico, I actually had 2 surgeries done, and the other surgeon that did the other surgery referred Dr. Cantu and told me that he was just an outstanding surgeon. So I felt really comfortable, and I'm very, very glad that I used him because everything turned out exactly the way that he said it would. Like I said, the surgery was 6 months ago, and I'm back to playing basketball. I play basketball a lot, which is probably why I had knee problems in the first place. But I'm back to playing the way I did before without any problems with my knee at all. So if you're going to use Dr. Cantu, you should feel very comfortable and very confident that you're using an excellent doctor. And I will probably have to get my other knee done here in another year or so. And Dr. Cantu will be the first guy that I call. So as far as the city and the hospital, extremely modern, state-of-the-art hospital. If you stay in Angelopolis, which is where the hospital is, that part of the city is just, I mean, very modern, beautiful part of the city with, you know, all the amenities of, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. Getting around is easy. Uber is extremely accessible there in Puebla, and it's also very, very inexpensive. Most of the time our tip was more than the actual fare because that's how cheap some of those fares were. So getting around is no problem. English isn't as available, I guess, as it is in the Yucatan, but you should be able to get by. You'll certainly be able to get by in terms of dealing with Dr. Cantu and his staff because, you know, he speaks excellent English. So anyway, Dr. Cantu, fantastic. I've also told Dr. Cantu's staff that if there's anybody in the United States that wants to talk and ask me any questions, feel free to give them my phone number and I'll be glad to talk to them. So thank you again, Dr. Cantu.